The name Louis Vuitton is synonymous with luxury and style. But did you know that this iconic fashion brand has a rich and fascinating history that dates back more than 150 years? Louis Vuitton was born in 1821 in the small French village of Angers. As a young man, he was a skilled craftsman and a keen observer of the world around him. He quickly realized that the trend of the day was for wealthy travelers to carry their belongings in large and cumbersome trunks. Determined to create a better solution, Louis Vuitton set out to design a lighter and more practical luggage. He spent years experimenting with different materials and techniques, and in 1851, he finally unveiled his creation, the famous LV monogram, which was emblazoned on a range of stylish and durable travel bags and accessories. The LV monogram was an instant hit with the wealthy elite, and Louis Vuitton soon opened his first store in Paris. But he didn't stop there. Over the next few decades, he continued to innovate and expand his business, opening stores in major cities around the world and collaborating with some of the most famous designers of the time. Today, Louis Vuitton is one of the most successful and influential fashion brands in the world. Its iconic monogram can be found on everything, from handbags and luggage to clothing and accessories. And the story of its founder, Louis Vuitton, continues to inspire and captivate the fashion world. So, sit back, relax, and join us on a journey through the history of Louis Vuitton, a story of innovation, passion, and timeless style. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for new videos explaining business every week. As Louis Vuitton's business continued to grow and thrive, he faced a new challenge: imitators. In the late 1800s, the LV monogram became so popular that it was widely copied by other luggage makers. Determined to protect his brand, Louis Vuitton decided to take legal action. In 1888, he filed for a trademark for the LV monogram. The application was granted, and Louis Vuitton became the first fashion brand to have a registered trademark. This gave him exclusive rights to use the LV monogram on his products and allowed him to take legal action against any company that tried to use it without permission. But Louis Vuitton didn't stop there. In 1896, he introduced a new line of luggage called the damier canvas. The pattern featured a checkerboard design with the initials LV at the intersections. This was not only a stylish design, but also a clever way to further protect his brand. The damier canvas pattern was so distinctive that it was difficult to copy, and it allowed Louis Vuitton to easily spot counterfeit products. The damier canvas line was an instant hit, and it remains a popular collection to this day. In fact, the checkerboard pattern has become one of the most recognizable symbols of the Louis Vuitton brand. It can be found on a range of products, from handbags and luggage to clothing and accessories. And it continues to be a testament to Louis Vuitton's ingenuity and determination to protect his brand. Louis Vuitton's success continued throughout the early 1900s. In 1914, he opened a new store on the prestigious Champs-Élysées in Paris, which quickly became a destination for the city's fashionable elite. And in 1936, he introduced the famous Keep-All bag, which was designed to hold everything a traveler might need on a long journey. But Louis Vuitton's greatest success came after his death in 1892. His son, Georges Vuitton, took over the company and continued his father's legacy of innovation and excellence. Under Georges' leadership, Louis Vuitton expanded its product range to include clothing, shoes, and accessories, and opened new stores around the world. One of Georges' most significant contributions was the introduction of the Speedy bag in 1930. This compact and stylish handbag was designed for women on the go, and it quickly became a must-have accessory for the fashionable set. Today, the Speedy remains one of Louis Vuitton's most iconic and beloved products. But Louis Vuitton's success didn't come without challenges. The company faced tough competition from other luxury brands, and the rise of mass-market fashion posed a threat to its exclusivity. However, Louis Vuitton's commitment to quality and innovation has allowed it to remain at the forefront of the fashion world. Today, Louis Vuitton is a global powerhouse with over 460 stores in more than 50 countries. It continues to push the boundaries of fashion and design, collaborating with some of the most talented artists and designers of our time. And the LV monogram, which started as a simple idea in the mind of a young craftsman, has become a symbol of elegance and sophistication that is recognized and admired around the world. Despite its success, Louis Vuitton has faced its fair share of controversy and scandal. In the early 2000s, the company was criticized for its use of leather from endangered species, such as crocodiles and ostriches. This led to boycotts and protests and put pressure on Louis Vuitton to change its practices. In response, Louis Vuitton pledged to stop using exotic skins in its products and to focus on more sustainable materials. It also established a program to support conservation efforts and to promote ethical fashion. These actions helped to improve the company's reputation and to regain the trust of its customers. Another scandal that rocked Louis Vuitton was the case of counterfeiting. In the 1990s and early 2000s, the company was faced with an epidemic of fake Louis Vuitton products, which were being sold on the streets and online. This not only harmed Louis Vuitton's reputation, but also posed a threat to its profits. To combat counterfeiting, Louis Vuitton launched a global crackdown on fake products. It worked with law enforcement agencies and sued counterfeiters, and it implemented new technologies to track and identify fake goods. These efforts helped to reduce the prevalence of fake Louis Vuitton products and to protect the company's intellectual property. Overall, Louis Vuitton's history is one of resilience and adaptability. Despite challenges and scandals, the company has continued to innovate and evolve, and it remains one of the most successful and influential fashion brands in the world. Its story is a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and a commitment to excellence. In conclusion, the history of Louis Vuitton is a story of passion, innovation, and excellence. From its humble beginnings in a small French village, Louis Vuitton has grown into one of the world's most iconic and successful fashion brands. Its iconic LV monogram and distinctive damier canvas pattern are recognized and admired around the globe. Despite challenges and scandals, Louis Vuitton has remained true to its core values of quality, craftsmanship, and innovation. It continues to push the boundaries of fashion and design, collaborating with some of the most talented artists and designers of our time. And its story serves as an inspiration to aspiring entrepreneurs and fashion enthusiasts alike. So, the next time you see the LV monogram or the damier canvas pattern, remember the rich history behind them and the man who started it all, Louis Vuitton. If you found the video interesting, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more interesting content. Thanks for watching, and see you at the next Business Explained.